What is solo travel? Traveling alone, right? But if you go on a group trip where you don't know anybody, is that still solo travel? If you go to a different country by yourself but make friends as soon as you land there, and now you have a group of friends that like you get lunch with or you go on an activity with, is that still solo travel? That's the discrepancy we're seeing in the definition of solo travel. And I'm here to set the record straight today. All of that is solo travel. Because the truth is, solo travel is not about being isolated. It's not called isolated travel. It's about being solo. It's about the novelty of going somewhere and not knowing the people around you. It doesn't really matter if you're on the group trip with them, like you're staying in the same hotel versus you're like, I don't know, staying in a hut alone in the woods. Solo travel is when you are getting yourself out of your comfort zone by not relying on people that you already have in your life, period. That's the definition. Solo travel means you're traveling with someone you don't know. Usually for me, it is alone though. To be fair, I like solo travel because I get to be alone. And by being alone, I get to reinvent myself. I think that's actually the big appeal of solo travel, which we'll kind of get into later. My story of solo travel is that I have solo traveled to more than 20 plus countries in my 20s. Japan, Thailand, the UAE, Jordan, Mexico, Poland, Germany, more. I love solo traveling. That's why I'm doing this podcast episode. That's why I brand myself a solo female traveler, because I love it so much and I think it brings so much enrichment to my life. Why do people solo travel? Like I said, I think it enriches my life, but other people use it more as a utility. They travel solo because they have to, because they want to go on that bucket list trip to Paris, but no one is down. Like the group chat is not responding. If you don't go now, when will you go? That's how a lot of people feel when they solo travel, not because they desperately want to get away from their friends or because they want to be alone or they want to have their eat, pray, love, which is very valid. But a lot of people need to solo travel if they want to get off the ground, if they want to book the flight.